Hey, when we talk about eating right and exercising properly and frequency, do you have some advice on the good ways to track this and to see what progress you're making as you transform your body?
Yeah, absolutely. I like to use a progress chart,
Okay.
and I think this is all about being accountable to yourself. You know, what you measure is going to get improved. So everything that you want to improve, you should measure. If you want to shrink your waistline and get lower body fat, you want to measure your waistline and circumference, and you want to measure body fat percentage. You do want to weigh yourself. A lot of people suggest that you should throw away your scales because the weight is not that important. But what is important is fat versus muscle. And if you weigh yourself, that doesn't tell you the body composition. It only tells you your total body weight, which is bone and muscle and internal organs and water and glycogen and what's inside your digestive tract. We're concerned with maintaining or building lean body mass and decreasing body fat. So we do a skin fold caliper, which is a pinch test to determine body fat percentage. If you weigh yourself and then determine your body fat percentage, you can separate the fat from the lean, and we track that. Once a week, I recommend taking your body fat percentage, writing it down onto a progress chart, and then include anything else that you want to track, your circumference measurements. If you're interested in improving certain aspects of your health, you can track your blood pressure, the blood lipids, anything else you want to improve, write it down and track it every single week.
I know that when I started your program, I didn't know a lot about what to eat or the proper way to exercise. And are there other, well, I know this answer, but I want to hear from you. What other avenues are there out there through your site and so forth in terms of getting more education and more support? Can you tell me a little bit about the Inner Circle and what's offered there for people?
Yeah, sure. Burn the Fat Inner Circle is our members' support community. And the whole idea is that going at it alone can be difficult. But if you use a buddy system and you get a partner, that on the days that you feel down, then you can log in and have somebody give you a lift.
Yeah.
So it's a motivational tool to surround yourself with other people that are on the same path as you for getting you up when you don't feel like training. And it's also an educational tool. So it's a motivation and support place, and it's also an education place where we keep track of all the latest research and post research briefs. We post articles on what's new in nutrition, training, motivation techniques, audios so people can download the podcasts and listen while they're working out, exercise technique, and just about everything you need to know to burn fat.
And the right way to make a protein pancake too.
Recipes too, yeah.
Recipes are there as well.
Absolutely. A lot of people think that your food has to be really bland, and it's absolutely not true at all. In fact, if you can't eat foods that you enjoy, that taste good, it's going to be a lot more difficult to stick with your program. So we have a recipe department, and I'm a perfect example of this. Is I have never had any formal training in cooking. I have really absolutely no idea what I was doing in the kitchen in the beginning, but I just taught myself how to make foods taste better while decreasing the calories at the same time, and it's really a lot easier than you think it is, and you can make food convenient too, like the oatmeal pancakes you talked about are a portable meal, so you can pack it up and take it with you, eat it while you're traveling, take it on a plane with you.
Or on a cruise.
On a cruise.
For the record, Tom's oatmeal pancakes are totally off the Richter. They are awesome. I stole one from him. It's really, really good. Yeah, but you brought up a really key point there, that accountability and the support. I found that through my transformation, which has been going on now for quite a while, it was that made such a big difference to me because I didn't have the confidence. And I think that you actually told me that getting that support from outside helps boost your confidence as you're starting out, and then you can start seeing major changes.
Yeah, it also helps when you see other people succeeding. That alone motivates you. We have a success stories department where we'll take people who have lost 50, 100, 200 pounds, even 250 pounds, and interview them and have them talk about how they did it. And when you have those people who are role models, especially if they overcame difficulties, for example, we have one gentleman who lost 105 pounds and he had a total hip replacement and serious arthritis. And we've had a lot of people come into our community and say, you know, I have a bad knee or a bad hip or a bad back, so I don't think I can do this. And we say, well, look at this guy. He had a total hip replacement. He could barely walk, and he lost 105 pounds. So if you see somebody that's just like you, who overcame that problem, then all of a sudden you say to yourself, I guess it is possible. What's my excuse? What's stopping me?
Yeah, and that's, I was just thinking about your latest book, The Body Fat Solution, and you actually take a lot of real world examples and you make it come out very, very clearly about what's possible in layman's terms. And that's what made that book very, very exciting as well to read. So, hey, Tom, here's a major scoop for everybody. You've got BFFM 2.0 is about to come out from what we hear. Yeah. Can you give us a little hint about what's in there?
Yeah, well, I've been working hard for months on this one. Where it's the book Burn Fat, Feed the Muscle has been around for quite a while. I'd like to call it a classic. It's been around since 2002, and so that means it was due for an update.
Yeah.
So I've been following all the latest research for the past 6-7 years, and we're updating any new findings in the research. We're adding answers to frequently asked questions. Over the years, I've answered literally thousands and thousands of emails, and some of the same questions keep popping up over and over again.
I'm sorry about that, by the way.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So we've taken the answers of those questions that and weaved them into the new text, and so it's going to be updated for current times, and it's really the Bible of fat loss.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see it, and for all of you who are seeing this for the first time. I mean, you have an opportunity to get all the latest information from Tom, and that's going to be just so exciting. And I know that it's available for everybody who's been following your program now for a while as well, which is very, very generous of you.
Yeah, that's a great thing about ebooks. Like I've now have published a hardcover book, and I also still have the ebook that's selling well. And the nice thing about ebooks is when you have an update, I can give the update to all the current customers, especially when you get an email.
Appreciate that. Well, Tom, thank you so much for inviting us over and for spending the time and for the discussion. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. This is Earl signing off. You have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.